Jack and Lilly Sullivan have now been missing for over 2 months from their home in Nova Scotia. Their parents allege that they just vanished into the woods behind their home. Police have now given an update for the first time in weeks from the RCMP. The kids vanished on May 2nd from this mobile home in Pictou County. Now, they hadn't been to school in a few days, but there is surveillance footage from the day before that does show them with their family and alive. The mother, stepfather, and their younger sibling were allegedly in and out of sleep in the bedroom while Jack and Lilly were inside the trailer playing. The parents alleged that they woke up, couldn't hear the kids anymore, and realized they had vanished. They called 911 around 10 a.m., and the search continued from there. It was alleged that nothing of value was found during the search other than a boot footprint that was left allegedly from Jack and his little dinosaur rain boot. However, there was something over the radio that was interesting, and I believe it was from one of the helicopters. They said that they ended up locating a blanket that they believe belonged to Lilly and that the family confirmed this. Well, the RCMP has now given an update and the blanket is mentioned. So this is the update today saying intensive investigation into disappearance of Lilly and Jack Sullivan continues. It said the major crime unit for the RCMP in Nova Scotia is leading the investigation under the Missing Persons Act. They said they're assisted by RCMP units in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Ontario as well, along with the National Centre of Missing Persons, Canadian Centre for Child Protection, and provincial and municipal police agencies in Nova Scotia and other parts of Canada. They listed the efforts that all these agencies are now undertaking, and the first one said reviewing approximately 5,000 video files that have been obtained through a video canvas of Lansdowne Station and the surrounding areas. If you're not familiar with what they're talking about, they basically went door to door asking everyone for any trail cam footage. They went to businesses asking for surveillance footage. Anyone who had anything on camera, they wanted it, and now they're going over it. They said that they're now assessing more than 600 tips from the public, formally interviewed more than 60 people, including the administration of polygraphs for some individuals. Now, this does include the children's stepfather. He alleges that he had a polygraph test done. When asked how he did, he wasn't sure if he could tell, so all he said is they told him that he did well. Forensic examination of materials located through ground and air searches in Lansdowne Station, including a pink blanket that officers seized on Lansdowne Road. Now, we don't know exactly what these materials are that were located. They have not said, or if they even belonged to Lilly and Jack. Perhaps that's what they're doing, is trying to figure out if they did belong to them. But my question is, why was the pink blanket of Lilly's located on the road, but yet there are no signs of an abduction in this situation? And the last thing they mentioned was submitting judicial authorizations to seize and examine materials and devices that may provide information useful to the investigation. So basically doing paperwork. The RCMP said that right now there are more than 800 tasks associated with this missing persons case, and they said a tremendous amount of careful, deliberate investigative work is underway by people here at home and in other parts of Canada. Our collective efforts will continue every day until we determine with certainty the circumstances surrounding Lilly and Jack's disappearance. And of course, investigators urge anyone with information to contact any of the below numbers. As for the blanket, during the update today, RCMP did say the blanket was located and seized very early in the investigation. It was outside and found near Lilly and Jack's home. The family has confirmed that the blanket belonged to Lilly, and police are investigating if and how it relates to her and her brother's disappearance. Police have routinely said that they believe the children did wander off into the woods. They said there is no signs of an abduction, but they do keep the case open as suspicious with all missing persons. So Lilly is 6 years old and Jack is only 4. And again, they have now been missing for over 2 months.